Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the MTC Arena and the Monday Night Monster War. It is week 4 of the July season, and we're set to kick things off as we look at the field of trucks. It's been a wild month of racing, but last week, Timothy Cantwell debuted that brand new bounty hunter and captured his first Monday Night Monster War Championship. He's looking to hang on that flag and repeat tonight, but there are 15 other drivers who are ready to take him down. The points race is still up, grabs for anybody. It's anybody's season as of yet. But the two Zilligies have been on top of their game this month. Savvy Zilligy leading the pack tonight. We'll see how it's going to go down. And there's Rudy Zilligy, who's right behind her. Folks, this has been a wild, wild month of racing. Thank you for joining us. If you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button and crush that little notification bell. We want to remind you tonight's episode is brought to you by Jake's Killer Custom Creation. Check them out on Facebook and eBay for all your custom die-cast needs. Folks, the fans are packed, and we want to take this time to thank all of our brave men and women serving in our armed force, standing guard for us. We appreciate you. Let's take it up to the bracket and see how tonight's action is going to stack up. Kicking us off in round 1, it's going to be the Iron Outlaw taking on USA 1. Avenger takes on Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Carolina Crusher takes on Sharkbite. Son of a Digger takes on Gravedigger the Legend. Blue Thunder's going to take on Lucas Stabilizer. Bigfoot's going to duke it out with Rage. Vendetta's going to take on the Black Pearl. And Metal Health gets the first shot at Bounty Hunter. Folks, let's kick it off there with round 1. Brandon Allen in the USA 1 taking on Roland Cantwell in the Iron Outlaw. Brandon Allen trying to turn the season around. Hadn't gone as he wanted it. Had a great showing at our Big American Monster Bash. Roland Cantwell also trying to climb up the points ranking tonight. Let's see who's going to get the win as we kick off. And there's the green, and they go down the ramp up over the Chris Car pit. And Brandon Allen, with a nice save at the end, gets the win. Just edging out Roland Cantwell. We're still trying to work the bugs out of that new Iron Outlaw truck, but Brandon Allen in the USA 1 Chevrolet moving on to round 2. And let's take a look at the replay and see how it happened. Both drivers off to a great start, and watch Roland Cantwell. Looks like he has a little bit of problems right there, noses it over, and Brandon Allen with some serious air over there in the far lane takes advantage, and he's going to move on to round 2. Tough break for Roland Cantwell. We'll see him back next week. Brandon Allen moving on. And up next, Jimmy Bones Ferguson and Avenger. He'll be taking on Caden Wilson and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Both these drivers trying to climb up the points ranking. That Avenger truck was trying to get dialed in last week. So is Caden Wilson. He's had a slow season. Not the season either of these drivers wanted, but let's see if they can turn it around tonight. Waiting on green. There they go down the ramp, up over the Chris Car pit. Oh, and Kate Wilson gets into trouble as Jimmy Bones Ferguson gets the win. Monster Mutt Rottweiler got loose on the landing and got into the wall. Tough break for Caden Wilson. They were really hoping to do well tonight and make a bid to climb up the rankings tonight, but not going to happen. Jimmy Bones Ferguson advancing on to round 2. And MTC track crew officials down there now. Got Caden Wilson hooked up. He's not giving up. He's going to give it everything he's got, but luck just hasn't gone his way this season. Let's see if he can turn it around next week. And up next, Steve Bad to the Bone Jones, creator of Monster Truck Attitude and Carolina Crusher, taking on Peanut and Sharkbite. Steve Jones standing in the middle of the pack. Peanuts had a slow season, but they're both looking to make their way up the points ladder tonight. A win could help either of these drivers out. Let's see who's going to get the win. We're waiting on green. And there they go down the ramp. Up over the Chris Car pit, and Steve Jones going to edge out Peanut. Carolina Crusher gets the win. Gets him to the wall almost exactly like Avenger did there in the previous run. Peanut, unfortunate for him, doesn't get the win tonight. Hopefully they'll turn it around next week. Steve Jones moves on. It's your boy Shaggy, Matt Cheever, Gravedigger the Legend up next, taking on Walker Stevens and Son of a Digger. Matt Cheever's looking to turn his season around as well. Just hasn't had the truck dialed in this month. Walker Stevens, however, has been consistently fast, but let's see if he can keep it up or if Matt Cheever's going to pull the upset. Both drivers waiting on the green light. And there they go, down the ramp. It's about dead even. Oh, and it's close. Walker Stevens turns it over. Walker Stevens just barely edged out Matt Cheever, who was hanging right there with him, but came up just short. Shaggy was giving it all he had, but Walker Stevens edged him out, turns the truck over, but light rollover, so he should be all right. And there you see track crew and officials down there now to turn him back over. And they've got the truck back on all fours, so Walker Stevens should have no problems coming back for round 2. He's hoping to get a win in that son of a digger machine. We'll see how he does. And up next, Justin Lamb and Lucas Stabilizer taking on Charlie Stevens and Blue Thunder. Here are two drivers that are really hoping for a win tonight to climb up the points ladder. We're nearing the end here in the July season, and a win could help both of these guys out. Let's see who's going to get the win. Both drivers waiting on green. There's a green light. There they go. Justin Lamb off to a little bit of a lead, and he's going to keep the win, and he turns it over. Just beat Charlie Stevens off the line and held the lead all the way down. Tough break for Charlie Stevens. He was looking for a win tonight, but he falls short to Justin Lamb. The Blue Thunder machine, not a slow truck, but Justin Lamb edges him out and moves on to round 2. And up next, Mitch Brown and Bigfoot, the two-time Monday Night Monster War champion, takes on Rudy Zilligy in Rage. Mitch Brown and his backup truck they're still getting a starter issue fixed on his main truck. And Rudy Zilligy has been just consistently fast out here. This one ought to be a tough, close down to the wire race. Hold on to your hat, folks. This is going to be a good one. Waiting on green. There they go down the ramp side by side. Oh, it is close in. Mitch Brown lands on top of Rudy Zilligy and turns it over. What a wild ending. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness, folks. Can you believe that? What a wild finish there for Mitch Brown and Bigfoot. I'm not quite sure who got the win. It looked like Rudy Zilligy may have inched it out, but Mitch Brown was coming back there in the end. We're going to do a replay and see who gets the win. And there you see it, both drivers off to a great start. Rudy Zilligy pulls a little bit of a lead, but here comes Mitch Brown with some big air, and right there, Rudy Zilligy edges him out. But watch, Mitch Brown lands right on top of Rage, and Bigfoot goes for a wild ride. Unbelievable. Rudy Zilligy is thankful for those roll bars. But Mitch Brown looks like he's okay. They got him out of the truck. We'll see him back next week. And up next, Jason Craddock and Vendetta taking on Savvy Zilligy in the Black Pearl machine. Jason Craddock has been consistently fast, but he's just missed out on a couple pieces to put it all together to get the win. Savvy Zilligy has won Monday Night Monster War Championship. She's looking to make it number 2 tonight. Let's see who's going to get the win. Waiting on green. There they go. Down the ramp. Jason Craddock pulls a little bit of a lead, but Savvy Zilligy was coming back in the end. That's going to be a photo finish, folks. Tight racing right there. The Vendetta machine pulled the early lead, but Savvy Zilligy, the Black Pearl, was coming back in the end. Let's take a look at the photo finish and see what it can tell us. And Jason Craddock, by half a tire, is going to edge out Savvy Zilligy. How about that? And up next, Devin Treat. He's a one-time Monday Night Monster World Champion in Mental Health, taking on the current champion, Timothy Cantwell in Bounty Hunter. That's a custom-made monster truck that Devin Treat designed himself. Bounty Hunter debuted that brand new truck last week, and he won the whole thing. Let's see who's going to take it this week. Both drivers staged and waiting on green. This ought to be a good one, folks. And there's a green light. There they go. Devin Treat pulled a little bit of a lead, and he keeps it. Devin Treat got the home shot and hung on. Tough break for Timothy Cantwell. He's going to lose the flag, but Devin Treat jumped him off the line, and sometimes that's all it takes when you time that light perfectly. Tough break for Timothy Cantwell, but he'll be back next week. Devin Treat moving on to round 2. Let's take a look here at the final race of round 1 with a replay. Watch Devin Treat in that far lane, gets the home shot by half a truck, and he's never going to give the lead back. Huge air by both drivers, but right there, Devin Treat hanging on to the lead. That hole shot earned him the victory. And Tim Cantwell, done for the night. He's on the trailer. He'll be back next week, no doubt. But Devin Treat, moving on to round 2 as he's trying to get to that top spot in the points. And he's trying to make it Monday Night Monster War Championship number 2. We'll see if he can do it tonight. So keep an eye on Devin Treat and Mental Health. Speaking of round 2, let's bounce it over to the bracket right now. It's going to be USA 1 taking on Avenger in a classic matchup. Carolina Crusher takes on Son of a Digger. Lucas Stabilizer takes on Rage. And Vendetta gets a shot at Mental Health. Folks, the flag is up for grabs going into round 2, and it's Brandon Allen in USA 1 taking on Jimmy Bones Ferguson and Avenger. Both these drivers are looking to dial their trucks in. Brandon Allen hasn't had much luck in the July season so far. Jimmy Bones Ferguson trying to work some bugs out of that custom-built Avenger. Let's see who's going to get the win and move on to semifinals. There's a green light. There they go down the ramp. Up and over. Oh, and it's close. And USA 1 turns it over. Brandon Allen gets into trouble in the shutdown area. It looked like Brandon Allen had the lead all the way down, but Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger was making a comeback at the end, and I have no idea who got the win, folks. Close, tight race right there. We're going to have to go to replay and see who gets the win. And then you see both drivers. Watch USA 1 gets the hole shot. Jimmy Ferguson making a little comeback. Brandon Allen pulling the lead again. And here comes Jimmy Ferguson, and he's going to get the win by half a tire. Jimmy Bones Ferguson edges out USA 1. Tough break for Brandon Allen, but what a comeback by Jimmy Ferguson. He's moving on to semifinal action. And MTC track crew officials down there now to turn back over Brandon Allen. And not much damage done, was an easy rollover, so we'll see him back next week. Tough break for the USA 1 machine. But we'll see him back next week when he's on the trailer tonight. Jimmy Ferguson moves on to semifinals. And up next, Walker Stevens and Son of a Digger takes on Steve Bad to the Bone Jones and Carolina Crusher. And folks, you like watching two bad fast trucks, you're going to see it happen right here. Son of a Digger, Carolina Crusher, Walker Stevens, Steve Jones, ready to throw it down right now. A little bit of a grudge match right here. There's a green light. Let's see who's going to get the win. Down the ramp they go. Side by side. Oh, and it's close, and Steve Jones turns it over. Unbelievable, folks. I have no idea who got the win. That was so close. We could not call the action from up here in the booth. We're going to have to go down and replay and see what happened. My goodness, that was close. They were side by side the whole way down. And there you see both drivers get off to a great start and nobody gets the hole shot. They're side by side up over the crush car pit. Still side by side. And right there, Steve Jones edges out Walker Stevens. Steve Bad to the Bone Jones just narrowly gets the win. Tough break for Walker Stevens. But Steve Jones moves on to semifinal action. And they've checked on Steve Jones. He's A-OK down there. Track crew officials down there now to turn Carolina Crusher back over. There he is. We'll see him back, no problem, in semifinal action. How about that? And up next, Rudy Zilligy and Rage taking on Justin Lamb and Lucas Stabilizer. The Zillagys, the husband and wife team, have been absolutely on fire this month. Rudy's got that truck dialed in, but Justin Lamb looks bad fast tonight. He's tuning that truck up. Let's see if he's got it dialed in. There's a green light. There they go down the ramp. Justin Lamb pulls the lead, but Rudy Zilligy making a comeback in the end. Back and forth racing tonight, folks. Justin Lamb had the lead going all the way down by about half a tire, but Rudy Zilligy was making it interesting in the end. We're going to go to the replay again and see what happened, because I can't call it from up here. And there's the green light. There they go down the ramp. Justin Lamb pulls a little bit of a lead up over the crush car pit. Here comes Rudy Zilligy. And right there, Rudy Zilligy by half a tire edges out Justin Lamb. Unbelievable. Rudy Zilligy with the comeback win. Justin Lamb looked really good on that pass, but Rudy Zilligy just barely edged him out. Tough break for Justin Lamb. Track route officials down there to turn the raised machine back over. Doesn't look like they did too much damage, so he'll be back for semifinal action. What a race, folks. Could have gone either way, but it goes the way of Rudy Zilligy. And up next, Devin Treat and Metal Health taking on Jason Craddock and Vendetta. And we see Metal Health, that custom concept monster truck that he designed himself. He's been bad fast out here in July season. Jason Craddock, another consistent driver, just hasn't had enough to get the win. Let's see who's going to move on to semifinals. There's a green light. There they go down the ramp. Jason Craddock pulled a little bit of a lead. And what a save by Jason Craddock! Unbelievable! What a piece of driving! Oh my goodness! And the crowd absolutely loves it! What a save! That may have been the save of the year! Oh my goodness! What a close finish! I have no idea who won! Let's go back down to the replay. That was unbelievable. And watch both trucks. Jason Craddock pulls a little bit of a lead on Devin Treat. But here comes Devin Treat back in right there. Jason Craddock gonna get the win. Unbelievable. But watch Jason Craddock skies it right up on the tailgate and comes back down with it. Unbelievable piece of driving. What a save. Tough break for Devin Treat. But my goodness, let's take a look at that save again. That was unbelievable. There you see it on the tailgate. He keeps the gas mashed down and comes over with it. Unbelievable. What a save. Well, folks, stick around because semifinal action coming up right after the break. You do not want to miss it. We'll be right back. And welcome back, folks, to semifinal action. It's Avenger taking on Carolina Crusher, and then Rage takes on Vendetta. Up first, Jimmy Bones Ferguson and Avenger taking on Steve Band of the Bone Jones and Carolina Crusher. Jimmy Bones Ferguson looks to have that Avenger truck dialed in tonight. It's running a lot better. He's taking on Steve Jones, who's looking to get to his first finals. Let's see who's going to get the win. Jimmy Bones Ferguson and Steve Band of the Bone Jones. Avenger, Carolina Crusher, waiting on green. There it is. There they go down the ramp. Up on the crush car pit. Oh, and there's Steve Jones goes for a wild ride. Jimmy Ferguson had the lead all the way down, but Steve Jones Steve Jones down there, he's giving the thumbs up. He's all right. We don't know the condition of the truck because he took a pretty serious roll over there. Let's go back to the replay because we don't even know who won. And there we go. Watch Jimmy Bones Ferguson. He does get the whole shot. You see he's about half a tire ahead of Steve Jones. Once again, he's ahead. And right there, Steve Jones makes a comeback, and they're going to call it a tie. Steve Jones survives. But did Carolina crush her? Oh my goodness. As he nosed it over hard on the ending there in the shutdown area. Track crew officials are going to go down there now and turn the truck over and assess the damage. But we've got a tie in our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if Steve Jones can continue. He's pulling the truck over. We're going to try to zoom in, see if we can get a look at any damage. Anything that might lead us to believe that the truck is hurt. And let's see. Can't tell from the outside here, but they're going to bring it back to the garage area and do a little bit of assessment. There you see they're wrenching on it. The crew chief is saying they may have bent a front sway bar there and possibly an axle as they nosed over hard. Now I don't know if Carolina Crusher is going to be able to make the call. And we're being told that Jimmy Ferguson is going to allow them a few minutes to try to get the truck ready. He doesn't want to be given the free pass. He wants to earn it. So good on Jimmy Ferguson. He's saying that he doesn't want the free pass. He wants to earn the win. He wants to race. So he's allowing Steve Jones and that team to get the truck fixed so they can duke it out again. Class act by Jimmy Ferguson there. He could take the win, but he's not gonna. And there we see Steve Jones. They're saying that truck is no good, but have no fear because they have a backup. That vintage Carolina Crusher. Steve Jones has already climbed in. They're going to fire it up, and they're going to drive it out. And Steve Jones is going to continue on in the vintage Carolina Crusher. You see it cranked up now. And Steve Jones is going to drive it up to the starting area. There he goes right now. Steve Jones pulling up to the starting area. And look at this beautiful vintage Carolina Crusher. Ready to go and staged. Jimmy Ferguson in the far lane. Gave Steve Jones time to get it fixed. Class act. And we're going to have another showdown here, folks. Both drivers staged. Let's do it for the second time. Let's see how that new Carolina Crusher looks. Then they go down the ramp side by side. And it's close again. Jimmy Ferguson rolls it over this time. Unbelievable! What a close finish! Side by side, all the way down, and a wild ride for Jimmy Ferguson in the end. Look at that beautiful vintage Carolina Crusher. Good looking truck, and it looked like it ran good for Steve on that run. Let's take a look at the replay. Jimmy Ferguson is okay. They down there and check on him. He's all right. Let's take a look at the replay here. There they go, side by side. Up over the crush car pit, Jimmy Ferguson, a little bit of a lead, and right there, Steve Jones gets half a tire across the line first, and he's going to move on. Unbelievable, a wild ride by Jimmy Ferguson. How close was that, ladies and gentlemen? And they're going to bring up a zoomed-in photo finish so that you can see that, in fact, Steve Jones does get the win. And there you see it. You see the front tire of Carolina Crusher crossing the line. Unbelievable. Well, Jimmy Ferguson showed a class act and true sportsmanship, allowing Steve Jones to get back in the race. He wanted to compete. He doesn't want to be given anything, so props to Jimmy Bones Ferguson, a true competitor. He's done for the night, but we'll see him back next week. And up next, Rudy Zilligy and Rage taking on Jason Craddock and Vendetta, who had an incredible save last round. Might be the save of the year. One of the best I've ever seen. But Rudy Zilligy's had that truck dialed in. Jason Craddock's been consistently fast, but not fast enough to get a win. Let's see if that's going to change tonight. Driver stage waiting on green. And there it is. There they go down the ramp. Up on the is at Diecast Racing Anywhere. Unbelievable control of that truck. Wow! Folks, again, we have to go through the replay. No idea who got the win. Too close to call. Both trucks get a great start. Side by side, I wouldn't give a nudge to anybody. Rudy Zilligy noses it over, and right there, Jason Craddock in Vendetta gets the win to watch the same again. Unbelievable. Rudy Zilligy turns it over. He's all right over there, giving the thumbs up. He's out of the truck. But Jason Craddock pulls the upset and is moving on to the finals. Unbelievable. Rudy Zilligy was looking for that first Monday Night Motorsport win tonight. He's due for one, but he comes up just short tonight against Jason Craddock. And folks, that sets up the finals between Steve Jones and Carolina Crusher and Jason Craddock in Vendetta. The creator of Monster Truck Attitude, Steve Jones, looking for his first Monday Night Motorsport win out here, but so is Jason Craddock in Vendetta, who's been right there. Folks, gonna be an exciting final. Stick around. We'll be right back. Finals are up next. Well, folks, if you like diecast monster truck action, then make sure you head on over to Monster Truck Attitude and check out their action there. You can even register to enter one of their races. That is Monster Truck Attitude over there on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure you like and subscribe and show them some support, as they are the granddaddy of them all when it comes to diecast monster truck racing. That is Monster Truck Attitude on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure you check them out and enjoy the show over there. And here we go now, folks. It is finals time. Steve Bad of the Bone Jones and Carolina Crusher taking on Jason Craddock in Vendetta. There you see that vintage Carolina Crusher truck pulling up to the starting gate. It's been working well for Steve Jones. That's his backup truck, but it looks to be dialed in. And I think he's pretty happy with getting to his first finals here. And here comes Jason Craddock. Both these drivers are looking for their first event wins out here. Jason Craddock had two of the amazing saves tonight, one of the best saves I've ever seen. But they are staged and ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. It is Carolina Crusher, Steve Jones, the creator of MTA in the far lane, taking on Jason Craddock of Vendetta in the near lane. This will be a good one, folks. Two bad fast trucks. Way down green. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. There's a green light. There they go down the ramp up over the crush car pit, and what a close finish. I have no idea who won. Side by side all the way down. How about that for finals, ladies and gentlemen? We have no idea who got the win. We're going to have to go to the replay and see. Unbelievable. What a run by Jason Craddock and Steve Jones to finish this out here. Let's see if there's a winner or if we're going to have to run it again. It may have been a draw. But folks, let's see. There they go. Side by side, a slight edge to Jason Craddock down the ramp. Steve Jones is going to make a comeback. Huge air by both trucks. Look at the massive air. But right there, Jason Craddock edges out Steve Jones by half a tire and gets his first win. How about that? Jason Craddock wins in Vendetta and finally gets his first event win. Tough break for Steve Jones. What a run he had tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, help me in congratulating Jason Craddock in Vendetta on his first ever Monday Night Monster War Championship. Congratulations to Jason Craddock. You are a Monday Night Monster War Champion. And let's take a look at the point standing now. It's Savvy Zilligy still leading the pack with 140. Rudy Zilligy right behind her with 130. Devin Treat with 120. And then Jason Craddock moves up tonight with 110. And Timothy Cantwell right behind them with 100. Then it's Steve Jones with tonight's performance, moving to the 6th spot with 90. Walker Stevens and Charlie Stevens both have 80. Jimmy Ferguson with 70. Justin Lamb, Brandon Allen, Mitch Brown all have 60. Peanut, Roland Cantwell both have 50. And Matt Cheever and Caden Wilson hadn't had the season they've wanted down there at the bottom of the pack. But folks, look at the point standing. Look how close it is. It is anybody's ball game right now. Anybody can come away with the overall July season win. All the cards have to fall in the right places for certain drivers, but it could happen. Folks, what a close points race we have, as 10 points are just separating the top drivers. So it's still up for grabs, but Savvy Zilligy has held the top spot all month long. Rudy Zilligy's been consistent all month long, and Devin Treat has been nipping at their heels all month long. Folks, it's going to be an interesting week 5 as we conclude out the July season next week. But tonight, it was Jason Craddock in Vendetta standing tall and getting his first event win and bumping himself up to the 4th spot. So folks, unbelievably tight points race. So come back next week and we'll see, as we wrap up the July season, who's going to get the overall win. Well folks, thank you so much for joining us. If you enjoy the show, please do hit that like button. It helps the channel out a lot. Also, don't forget to subscribe and smash that little notification bell. And folks, if you enjoy diecast monster truck racing action, and I'm hoping you do, and that's why you're here, don't forget to check out Midwest Madness, as they put on events once a month. 32 trucks, go at it, and it's a great show. You won't be disappointed. Go over there and like and subscribe to that channel. You can find them on Facebook and YouTube. And also, check out the granddaddy of them all, Monster Truck Attitude. Monster Truck Attitude started diecast monster truck racing on YouTube, and it is still the best and greatest diecast monster truck show that you can watch. So make sure you head over there if you haven't already. Like and subscribe to their channel as well, because if you enjoy the show here, you are really going to love Monster Truck Attitude, as they throw down every Tuesday and Thursday night. Tuesday nights are Smashdown, Thursday nights are Thunder, and it's a great show, so make sure you like and subscribe to Monster Truck Attitude as well. But folks, thank you so much again for joining us. We hope you enjoy the show, and we hope to see you back next week as we conclude the July season, and we're going to find out who's going to be the overall July season champion. We're going to crown him next week. It ought to be a tight race. It's going to be a lot of fun. So please come back next Monday night at 7:30 as we finish up the July season. We hope to see you there. Until next time, stay safe. Thanks for watching the show. We'll see you next time.